Hello, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be sketching. Basically anything that I want. We're just gonna kind of chill. I guess just a little bit. Talk about how everything's going, things like that. So yeah. I don't even know what I want to sketch. I've been drawing my character AJ a lot. I redesigned his character a while ago. Where is it? Here. And I've been really liking his design, but I don't really like Aaron's design, so maybe we'll go ahead and work on him a little bit. So yeah, I just decided that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna start with a few different things that I want to like work on with his design. So I actually have to go back and look at this drawing. Okay. Now we go and we find no. Found something, so I'm just gonna like put this right here so I can like flip back and forth a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read through. So I made these notes about what I liked, about what I wanted to include. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of not try to look at that, but I do want to look at this for things that I do like about his design. So I do like this thingy. Called it a rat tail, but I got this because my brother's partner has one and it's really cool, and I was like, that would suit him, I'm stealing that. And they were like, that's chill, I love that for you. So it's now part of his design, and I'm definitely gonna keep that. So I'm just gonna write his name. What do I want to do? I want to use a pen. Where's my pens at? Where are my pens? I'll use a blue one. All right. So this character, as I've been working with him, realized a few things like about like his lore and things like that. So I know I want him to use water powers. He's going to be blessed by Mira. So, or at least he's going to come from a line of people that are blessed by Mira, the goddess of water. So I don't know why I wrote her name. Specifically water powers and prophecy powers. So I guess he gets some healing powers, I suppose. And then his family is very powerful. It's kind of part of the his story, so I'm not going to say too much about that in case I do decide to write his story at some point. So I'm not going to say too much about that, but he's probably also has the heightened intelligence. I'm sorry if I spell any of these wrong. This is my personal sketchbook, so it's like, doesn't really matter, right? Let's see, what else? I like the rat tail. I'm so sorry if that's not what it's called. That's what I've heard people call it. So that's what I'm going to call it. And then I like the idea of his brother AJ having the blue eyes, but I'm thinking he kind of should also have blue eyes, but I like him with golden eyes, so maybe I'll just like swap them a little bit here. So I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna write down blue eyes and then light brown hair. Now I'm thinking about like his like clothing and stuff. I know I want him to be taller and just like relatively bigger than his brother, so I'm gonna like go into that type of thing. So taller than AJ. And I guess I don't know, he's got water power, so maybe he's like just more has a swimmer type build. And then he's also an archer. It's kind of his thing that he never misses. So I'm gonna try and keep that because that is a pretty core part of his character. So they start out as like in the normal world, normal, but like magic isn't super common, and so it's kind of like magic doesn't exist. And his rise to fame is the fact that he never misses a shot. So I'm gonna put that in there. I did for a time have him like be like an Olympic level archer, but I don't think that'll be part of his character because he doesn't spend a lot of time in that world anymore. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna start with that and go from there. So I'm gonna start with just like sketching out. See, and I already messed up. I don't know why I made it that tall, but it's fine. Don't know why I did it like that, but it seems to be pretty accurate, so we're just gonna go with it. You know? I'm gonna draw like his close-up face right here. And I had him in a pose in this one, but we're just not, didn't turn out very good. So let's just like not, it's not. I'm gonna start by just like sketching out a basic body form, and then I'll go in and adjust it to make it look like what I want it to look like. So like putting characteristics that are part of him later, but I just want like a little base right here. So that's just what I'm gonna do real quick. Because I just kind of was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make something, sketch something real quick. I don't have anything ready at all. So we're just kind of going out of our own brains, which is the best way to do things, but it's also the most difficult. Because I don't want to draw him just how I drew him before, because this came with no inspiration, no nothing. And that's why it's so boring. But this was me being really, really mad about why Rowan wasn't turning out. As you can see, I'm throwing a tantrum right there. Maybe I can reuse some elements from AJ's old design. Like the shirt. You know, like that. And it kind of goes in with like the swimming thing. I don't know why. Just makes sense. So we're just gonna like do that. It's like AJ wore this like sleeveless shirt thing with like a jacket over it. I don't think I'm gonna add the jacket this time. What else would he wear? Because I'm trying to think of different scenes that I have drawn, like not drawn, that I've thought about, and like what is he wearing in those? Okay, so what if we did like that? Thinking about like this crossbody thing that also goes down to here, so like that, to make a quiver of arrows. I've been trying to figure out how to make that work with like arrows down here, because that's like an easier way. It's more practical than having it up here. So I've been trying to make that type of thing work, and I think I just figured it out. So you have one strap going like that, holding it up, and then one strap going like that around to hold this side up, you know? So it's like, it works, trust me, it works. It works in my head, and hopefully it would work in real life. But, because the issue that I've had is the fact that it just like, seems like it would wiggle around a lot, and I want it to be a little bit more secure. Maybe I should have just looked at how they actually did it in history, but, I don't know, I guess it just felt like a fun little brain problem for me to figure out. I like fun little brain problems. See, all I can think about is just like jeans. And that's just so boring, but if it's what it is, then I can't really say no to that. If the brain wants what the brain wants. There we go, and then we probably have a bow, but like bows can come apart, so I'm assuming like the string would hang right here, somehow be attached to the quiver when it's unstrung, and then the bow part, the stick of the bow part, probably just go in with the arrows, and it would just be a little bit extra longer, like that. Yay! Oh, and then these would all have to be the same length, because all arrows are the same length. Not all arrows, but like all the arrows in a certain quiver would be the same length. So we'll just put that right there. And now for his face, because we like faces. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I think it's because I have to like narrate, and I'm not good at narrating, and so I make weird things to pronounce. I pronounce things weird to make things more entertaining for you guys. See, I embarrass myself for you. Be happy now. Told it's really long. So we'll go like that. And then I do like the hair in this one, so I'm gonna try and copy that a little bit. So you do a point, because normally I do like this like a hair part, but this one comes straight from a point. So it's going to come from a singular point instead of all coming from a hairline. go like that. And he's got lighter hair, so I'm gonna give him like lighter eyebrows as well. Normally, like for his brother, AJ has very dark hair, so I gave him like super heavy eyebrows. We're gonna go opposite with that, like that, and then a nose. Maybe I'll do a little bit wider on the nose. I don't know. I guess I just kind of feel like it. I'm kind of feeling it like that today. Little smile. And now it looks weird. Just yesterday. Anyways. Here, and then go down like that. And like that to make a chin. And then like that to make a neck. And then up to make that thingy. And then come down and like that to make the shirt. And down, and down, and then up, down, and then up, down. I don't know why I'm narrating like this. It's not that big of a deal. I make all of my characters so small. I don't know why. Just for some reason they always end up like with like small chests and big heads. Draw them like children because they're my babies probably. That makes sense. Even though this one's like older than me. Aaron's older than me, and yet I'm drawing him like a child. Anyway. And then hold on, so it goes like that. Maybe like a strap like that. And then strap. I'll go under his arm like that. And then of course I'm specifically trying to draw, which means it turns out terribly. And then ears, and a little hair thingy, and boop. Now he's got big ears. And now my hand's like smearing the ink everywhere. And then honestly, I don't hate that. It's terrible, but like in a weird sort of charming type of way. Anyways, I think I'll add some purple in. Just like that. He's just like, hello. Flip, flip, flop. I like the scratchy pens more as of recently. They're just like more fun to draw with. I don't need a pencil. Who am I? Pencil person? No, I am not. And then it goes down. And it's just kind of like a fun little sketch, and then if we make a mistake on one side, we just kind of pretend that it was on purpose and make the same mistake on the other side, you know? Because that's definitely how that works. And then like that, and then like that. And lighter eyebrows. There's something about, if I shade correctly with a pen, there's just something about shading with a pen. I don't know what it is. See, that's not shading correctly. You don't get the same, like, opacity. That's the word. There. And that's so fun. And then I got more space down there, so... Ah! Just knock something over. Let's use some purple. There. we go. We did a little sketching and we had a fun time while doing it. If you like this video, I guess subscribe for more. I do this sometimes. It's a good time. Anyways, you guys have a good rest of your day.